Gymnasium, home of the Wildcats, and a very large crowd on hand tonight, Dave Nicholson. And you said a moment ago you thought it'd be about 50-50 in terms of fan support.
As I look around, there might be a little more red and blue for Kokomo, but it's pretty well split. These are two schools with tremendous basketball tradition over the years. Year in and year out, they're making a run for the state tournament.
All right, Dave Nicholson, and here we go, and there is the Kokomo starting lineup.
No surprises there. That's the people that have been starting for most of the season for Kokomo. Of course, Herman Fowler, the leading scorer. And I think Eric Farrell's going to have to play big inside as he matches up with Randolph. And there's your Marion Giants starters. Watch Betts in the backcourt. Watch Randolph in the middle. And JoJo White was a no-show the last time we had him on, but he's averaging 50. I said JoJo White. Again, that's the NBA player, JoJo Williams. He's averaging 15 points a ball game. Expect him to show up tonight.
Eric Farrell at 6'6". Zach Randolph at 6'8", jump center. And the tip controlled by Randolph put into the hands of Herman Fowler, who loses the basketball. And to start it off, we've got a held ball.
Be interesting to see who had possession of that ball. I'm not sure there was a possession. If not, we're going to jump it again with 7:56 to go.
How exciting. Two straight jump balls.
Have never seen this before, but I believe they're going to say that Marion had possession, and they're going to give it to Kokomo.
I don't think anybody really had possession.
Well, Mo Smedley's up, the coach of Marion. He said number 40, Herman Fowler, has the one that had control of the ball. It should be Marion ball, but he's going to lose this. The official's going to give it to Kokomo. It's not a big deal because you get the next possession.
All right, Joe Sanders will inbound for the Wildcats.
We've got controversy and only 4 seconds gone in the game.
Inbounds pass goes to Joey Bennett.
Marion starts out in the 2-3 zone defense.
Bennett worked the ball left side to Sanders. Here's Fowler. Sanders pass deflected, intercepted. We go the other way.
Nice return.
And it's 2-0 as JoJo Williams scores. The 6'4" senior.
I thought JoJo would show up tonight. That was a nice pass from Betts, by the way.
2-0 Marion. Here's Bennett for Kokomo.
Changed their defense to man-to-man.
Farrell loses the ball.
Turnover.
Andre Betts has it for Marion. Cross-court pass thrown too far. Randolph is deep, and he scores. And they're going to have to do something about 6'8" Zach Randolph.
Well, this is the worst fear that Basil Malvik could have, the coach of Kokomo. He does not want to get down to Marion because, frankly, Kokomo is not a particularly good come-from-behind team. That's 3 consecutive errors by the Kokomo Cats. And we're going to have a timeout by Basil Malvik right now.
Timeout, Kokomo. 6:56 to go in the first quarter on the IBP board. Marion 4, Kokomo nothing. We'll be right back.
Take the short drive to Hendrickson Motor Sales in Logansport. Why? Because Hendrickson's is the area's only 5-star Chrysler Plymouth Dodge dealer. What does it mean? It means you'll receive the best sales and service experience in the business. And that's verified by the people who matter most, people just like you. The 5-star Award of Excellence is presented to only an elite group of dealerships, and Hendrickson Motors is proud to be one of them. So visit the dealership where your satisfaction is their goal. Hendrickson Motor Sales in downtown Logansport.
Martin Brothers bring to you the best in name brand TV and appliances, plus free delivery and lowest possible prices.
RCA TVs from 9 to 60-inch screen sizes, plus the RCA VCRs and camcorders. RCA's 18-inch satellite systems, all at low prices every day.
For the best selection of name brand appliances and TV, come to Martin Brothers in Rushadale, just 7.5 miles west of 31 on State Road 26.
Do you want to know what a real Boilermaker is?
At Gowdy Brothers Boiler Company, we have been selling, servicing, and repairing boilers since 1914 in the city of Kokomo and the surrounding area. We specialize in church, school, and industrial accounts. We also do certified welding, retubing, turbine cleaning, refractory installation, and repair. So when you need a real Boilermaker, call 459-4416.
Now, would you like to explain to me what a real Hoosier is?
Godby Home Furnishings.
Quality furniture, affordable prices. That's Godby Home Furnishings.
Choose sofas and recliners from Lazy Boy, Roy Hill, Natuzzi, and King Hickory 20 to 40% off. Also on sale, dining room and bedroom furniture from Lexington, Broyhill, and Mobile, plus the famous Sealy Posturepedic mattress, all on sale this weekend at Godby Home Furnishings in Westfield, Lebanon, and now Avon.
Godby Home Furnishings, you like living with us.
Pacesetter Collectibles, located at 1113 North Butler Avenue in Marion, is your die-cast connection. We stock a full line of products like Ertl American Muscle Cars, Revell Cars, Racing Champion, Brookfield Cars and Trucks, and a full line of action products. Pacesetter is your licensed sports image dealer for shirts, hats, and other collectibles. When it comes to racing, it's Pacesetter Collectibles in the small shopping village in front of Ponderosa. Your hometown racing store in Marion. Stop by or call us today.
Ray's Drive-In, home of Indiana's largest tenderloin, has fantastic daily specials for just $4.15. Tuesday, meatloaf. Wednesday, chicken strips. Thursday, baked tenderloin. Friday, homemade chicken noodles. Saturday, shrimp. And Sunday, homemade beef. Remember, it pays to eat at Ray's in Kokomo.
Coach Mulvey had a good time out there. You can't let Marion get on a big roll, and they're back now in the half court. I think their job is a lot easier if they can make Marion set up and take their transition game away. Not an easy job, but one that must be done.
And there's the basket by Zach Randolph again, and Marion is off to a 6-0 lead.
They're off to a great start. Marion, after they have scored every time, have come back in a man-to-man defense.
Kokomo ball, the pass intercepted by Randolph.
Big step in, defensive play. They've been very, very sharp here in the first 2 minutes, the Marion Giants.
6:10 to go in the first quarter. Marion leading 6-0. Andre Betts worked the ball to Chin. Here's the jumper. It will not go for McPherson. And the rebound finally taken down and intercepted by Betts. Chin won't go. Battle for the rebound. Williams missed the shot, but it's tipped in. Andre Betts.
5'8" on a tip in. I thought he went over the back and got away with it.
Here's Joey Bennett to Herman Fowler. It is 8-0 Marion. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Fowler taking the initiative. His shot rejected, but a foul.
He got down inside the defense that time, and a nice spin move by Herman Fowler to draw the foul. And they need to do that. They need to just get on the board. You're going to see a replay, and you're going to see a great move here by Herman Fowler. Goes to his left, spins back to his right, leans in, draws the contact. Good call. You just got to get on the board. Doesn't matter if it's a free throw or what, but Kokomo, once they get on the board, they'll be okay. They'll relax a little bit.
JoJo Williams commits his first personal. Fowler misses. It's the first free throw attempt of the game. We have 5:25 left first quarter. 8-0 Marion.
Herman's a good free throw shooter, 69% on the season.
He hits the second for the first Wildcat point. Randolph
wide open.
With a pass to the basket, and he scores, and it is 10-1.
How can a 6'9" sophomore go coast to coast and the defense not get back and set up? And we've got a quick foul here. It's going to be on Chin, number 35 for Marion. His first, of course, the team's second. He was trying to make the steal in the backcourt. But how can the center go 80 feet and no one pick him up? He did, but I think that's what Coach Mulvey's asking too, and we're supposed to be back in a 2-3 zone.
Marion is 5 of 8 from the field thus far. Herman Fowler with the first field goal attempt for the Wildcats, and he misses. That's amazing.
Nice
3 minutes into the game, they hadn't attempted a shot, and JoJo Williams takes the pass, and this is about as one-sided as you can have a game thus far. 12-1. Wildcats have committed 5 turnovers, and they're down by 11 points.
The guy in the middle of every play has been Andre Betts. He sees the court extremely well, and he's really given himself up by making excellent passes. And
here's Fowler.
The team has benefited.
And they turn it over again, Dave Nicholson.
I think Kokomo is going to have to take another timeout. They just overruled that and changed it, and they're going to give it back to Kokomo. And, of course, anytime you do that, you're going to catch the wrath of the fans. Andre Betts went out and talked to the official, and he has every right to do that as the team captain.
There's Mo Smedley, the head coach of the Marion Giants. He went undefeated his last year at Manchester. still getting beaten in the tournament. The ball belongs to Kokomo. Travis Tafflinger has it. Here's Fowler. Tafflinger.
They're double teaming Fowler when he catches the ball.
Right side in the hoop by Joey Bennett. The first Kokomo bucket of the game. 12-3 in favor of Marion. 4:05 to go first quarter.
Kokomo's got 3 guys can shoot from outside. Bennett being one of them. Sanders and of course Herman Fowler. All 3 can shoot the 3 and beyond.
Here's Chin. Cross court intercepted by Fowler.
He'll go up with it.
And he scored.
Good body control. He never forced the issue. He got deep enough. He knew he could jump over him and shoot and finish. Now we got a 12-5 game.
3:35 left in the first quarter. Wildcats down by 7. And a cross-court pass by McPherson is thrown away.
I think they got helium in that basketball all of a sudden. The last 2 times the Marion Giants have just simply tossed it out in the crowd.
There's
Good look at Basil. He's a little more relaxed now that his team has gotten off the board, and it's 12-5. Still very much concerned when you're down 7.
He won the state in '83 at Connersville. Runner-up here at Kokomo against Lawrence North in 1989. Fowler scores again.
It's a tough move and a very excellent move by Herman Fowler. He's been the offense. He has 5 of the 7 Kokomo points.
And the Wildcats are on a 6-0 run. They were down 12-1. It is now 12-7. Marion ball. Chin to Betts. And Betts misses. Rebound and a hoop. The bucket by Matt Bax.
There's a guy that's been injured.
Sophomore.
Just came back off an injury not long ago, and he's a real key for this ball club. Bax. He's 6'5", and he's a good shooter, as you just saw. So he's a very, very important part of it.
Tafflinger. Worked the ball left side to Farrell. Here's Bennett. Using the pick.
Eric Farrell can shoot that shot right there.
For 3. He hits.
He can step out because I don't think Randolph is going to come out and respect him out there. All of a sudden it's 14-10, Howard, a 4-point game, and what looked like a big lead a while ago is not much of a lead right now.
A moment ago it was 12-1. Betts stripped of the ball. He recovers.
Got knocked away. Wasn't a travel.
Randolph. Here's JoJo Williams, and he is fouled, and that'll be on Joe Sanders. His first.
I think that's what Marion has to do. It may have come too easily too early for Marion. They've got to now settle down and play a half-court game, and so far they haven't proved to be too effective when Kokomo has gotten back. The key is transition. The transition offense is so important to Marion, and the transition defense is the real key for Kokomo stopping them.
Matt Bax inbounding. And barely gets it in time. Betts nowhere to go. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Giants.
Should stay there.
1:58 left first quarter. Marion leading 14-10. A moment ago, Marion led 12-1.
They may have to go back inside to Randolph here and let him go to work.
And let's see, we got a foul on the battle for the rebound.
Over the top of the Marion Giants, and I believe it's on Neville's, number 13, which would make his first team foul. I thought both players were going for the ball there. I really didn't see too much over the top. Anytime 2 players go high in the air, there's going to be a little contact. Probably been a better no call.
Sanders inbounds to Tafflinger.
Some of the Marion players kind of relaxed. They're standing straight up on the defensive end. If they're going to hurt.
Fowler, he hits. He hits again. Herman Fowler with 3 quick hoops. He now has 7 points. It is 14-12 Marion. The Wildcats on an 11-2 run. This in a 3-minute span. Neville.
Nice kick out by Neville.
Backs way off, hits nothing, and Fowler rebound.
Wide open from 15 and missed by 3, so he shot a 12-foot shot, which should have been a 15-footer.
Fowler traveled.
Got to pick it up in traffic, Herman, and kick it. That's a nice idea of penetration, but when the defense comes to you, looking at Mo Smedley there, when the defense comes to you, you kick it out to a teammate. Punch and pitch is what we call that, and that's the same thing that Marion needs to do.
That was the Wildcats' 6th turnover. Betts over to Nevels. Here's Randolph. Battle for the board, and finally Farrell comes away with it. Outlet to Sanders. 50 seconds left first quarter. Wildcats down by 2, and they have the ball.
You notice what was a very hectic up and down pace earlier has turned into a half-court game. Favors Kokomo as you see Bennett drive and draw the foul, but this favors Kokomo, the half-court game. If you're Kokomo, you want to play half-court defense, half-court offense. If you're Marion, you want to go up and down.
Visit Living Water Christian Book and Music Center in Marion at 1436 Kem Road in Marion, or call 765-664-3119 to find your inspirational items.
Well, with 38 seconds, Basil Mulvey says we're going to take the last shot of the quarter. We're within 2. That's a lot better than when we're down 11. Got a chance to tie or go ahead, and they'll take the last shot unless there's a steal, and Betts just stole it.
15 seconds to go on a foul. Visit Burns Marathon on the corner of US 31 and State Road 26.
I told you Betts, I thought, was one of the quickest players in the state of Indiana, if not the quickest. He had 56 steals coming into this game. He now has 57. It's a non-shooting foul, so Marion now will get the last opportunity with 15 seconds to go. You're going to see the replay on the screen, and Betts is so quick with both his feet and hands. He just flips it away with the left hand, grabs it in midair, and he's off.
Here's Betts, 8 seconds.
Time to go.
They turn it over,
nope.
But it's picked up by Randolph, who score.
Look what I found, Howard.
And that's the end of the first quarter. With a score, Marion 16, Kokomo 12 on the IBP board. Back with period 2 in a moment.
Central Indiana Sports Medicine. Active medicine for active people.
He did it again. Since it is March, you'll get the luck of the Irish and save some green this month at McClintock Quality Furniture.
Thanks to McClintock's Leprechaun, you'll find great prices, and if you buy now, you'll get 90 days same as cash financing with approved credit. They have Smith Brothers Value Select sofas, in stock or special order with 6 frames to choose from, your choice for just $839.
So come in for the luck of the Irish this month at McClintock Quality Furniture before the Leprechaun and his magic disappear.
Hi, this is Bill Burzbach with Spellman & Company. Effective January 1st, 1998, investors have a new tax advantage way to save for retirement, the Roth IRA. The Roth IRA allows you and your spouse to contribute $2,000 a year into this plan, even if you're already investing in a 401k plan. After 5 years, and at the age of 59.5, you can withdraw the investment tax-free and without penalty. Contact one of the investment professionals at Spellman & Company for more information.
Who has a huge selection of sewing machines and vacuum cleaners with names like Oric, Royal, and New Home?
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center.
Who can repair sewing machines and vacuums with an expert service and parts department?
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center.
Who offers free sewing instructions, assembly of vacuums, and full product support?
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center.
Who has over 35 years of experience selling and servicing vacuums and sewing machines?
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center on the bypass, where you'll get discount prices every day. I guarantee it.
Do you think all car dealers are the same? Then listen to what people are saying about Adams Auto Sales.
I went to Adams Auto Sales because I had known Brian for several years and knew him to be honest and fair and knew he would be honest and fair with me. And I wanted to buy a car from somebody I knew I could trust.
Isn't it time for you to get a great car at a fair price? Adams Auto Sales on Markland at Apperson Way and on Washington at Morgan Street.
Ray's Drive-In, home of Indiana's largest tenderloin, has terrific daily specials. Monday, it's homemade ham and beans, fried potatoes, cornbread, and green onions for just $3.39. Friday, try the all-you-can-eat perch dinner for $6.39. Remember, it pays to eat at Ray's, corner of North Cortland and Davis Road. Culture Lighting specializes in all types of bulbs and ballasts. Culture Lighting has indoor and outdoor fixtures and poles. They're located at 7750 Zionsville Road in Indianapolis. Phone 471-1129. That's Culture Lighting, your lighting specialists for all types of lighting.
Two things jump out in that first quarter. Herman Fowler with a big quarter with 7 points. Zach Randolph for Marion with 8. Shooting 83% from the field for Kokomo. If they hadn't had turnovers, they'd be way ahead. Marion 8 of 15 for 53%. Kokomo had 7 turnovers in that first quarter.
Betts inside Williams, and he scores. I don't know how Betts got that ball in there, but he did.
He's a good player. He's not only quick, but he sees the court so well. I think he's an excellent point guard.
Marion by 6 as
There's an
Haflinger
offensive
moves
foul.
it across. Down low it goes. Cummings, and Luke scores. 18-14, Marion, 7:15 to go in the first half. Here's a nice pass inside, a hoop and a foul for JoJo Williams. That's a good trigger bullet pass right there.
Well, that was an excellent from block, low block to the middle of the foul lane. Really a quick cut. As soon as he caught it, he turned and released. There wasn't anyone within 3 feet of him.
That's where you want to hit a man. Very good percentage area to shoot from.
The key is what you said, Howard, hitting him at the right time.
Right.
And that ball was delivered perfectly, and he had plenty of room to shoot to spare.
The foul on Joey Bennett, his first. Williams misses, and the rebound Farrell. Williams and Randolph of Marion both are 4 or 5 from the floor. Haflinger, 6-point Marion lead. 7 minutes left, first half. Sanders of Kokomo.
Just be patient, get the shot you want if you're Kokomo. If it takes 30, 40 seconds, that's okay.
Sanders, here's Haflinger for 3. He hits.
Travis Haflinger, good.
The 5'11 junior, who's a good ball handler, hits a 3. And that pulls the Wildcats within 3.
He's a 33% shooter there, so every time he shoots 3, he's going to make 1.
Betts misses. The rebound Cummings. Here's Sanders moving it across.
Probably should hang it up, not go.
Haflinger 3 again. Not this time. Randolph rebounds.
Not a bad look. I'm not sure you want to shoot after 1 pass.
Here is Chin and Betts playing catch. Now it goes to backs. Chin,
there's a 45% shooter behind the arc, so they're trying to get him spotted up.
Randolph banks it home, and he has looked very good, Dave. He's looked very aggressive.
He's a sophomore, Howard. Doesn't play like it, doesn't look like it, but he's a sophomore, and he's been a man in the low post tonight.
He looks a little more aggressive than we saw him a couple of weeks ago.
Very much so. There's an outlet pass to Betts.
That's ahead of the field.
Nice pass by Williams ahead to Betts. No contest when Betts gets in a foot race. He's going to win.
5.5 to go in the first half. Earlier this year, Kyle Chin hit 8 3-pointers in one game.
Joey Sanders twice has pushed off with the off arm.
And there is the bucket by Eric Farrell. It's a 3.
Big shot.
His second 3 of the game. 24-20 Marion. 5:10 to go in the first half. The pass deflected, intercepted by Haflinger. 3-on-2, Sanders on the right. Haflinger won't fall. Rebound, Fowler.
Nice effort there by Herman Fowler to follow the ball at the basket. We've got a 2-pointer.
The Wildcats again have cut it to 2 with 4:44 left in the first half. Fowler now 4 of 5 from the floor. Chin to Betts, back to Chin. Takes a 3. And he is fouled as he makes his move. Reaching in, Herman Fowler.
I believe you're right. There was 2 players there, but I believe they're going to give it to Herman Fowler. His first foul.
His first personal.
I don't I don't know if they call him to the basket or not in a shot attempt, but both teams only have 4 team fouls. Be ball out of bounds.
Stan's Auto Electric, 5115 East 30th Street. Stan's is open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 1 on Saturday. Stan's rebuilt starters and alternators. At Stan's Auto Electric, you get full service auto electrical repair. Stan's Auto Electric. They've been in business since 1958.
Chin's a 75% shooter as he knocks in the first of 2 free throws. They did call him in the active shooting. That was a hairline call.
Second free throw by Chin. He's got it. 4-point Marion lead.
Earlier in the year, I mentioned Chin was a good 3-point shooter. Against Newcastle early in the year, he hit 8 in one ball game.
Farrell. Eric Farrell now has 8 points.
There's an area I think Kokomo can exploit because I don't think Randolph's going to come out and guard him 16, 18 feet out, and Farrell's a very good shooter, so I look for more of that.
Farrell is 3 of 3 from the floor, and 2 of them 3-point field goals. Marion ball.
Need to reverse sides of the court with it.
Tommy Pierce, 42 in the game for the Giants. Here's Williams. The follow by Pierce and a foul.
Does a nice job of Tommy Pierce getting inside position to draw the foul. He'll be shooting 2. That was on Herman Fowler. That's his second one. That's critical because Kokomo doesn't chug along very well without Herman Fowler on the floor.
Okay, here is Tommy Pierce shooting 2.
Here's the problem with this. Pierce only shoots 41% on the year from the free throw line, but he got the first one.
So it's now a 3-point Marion lead. And here is Joe Sanders back in for Kokomo. And he replaces Nick Brown. Tommy Pierce, a 6'2" senior, is a pretty good baseball player, they tell us. Not allowed to talk about baseball in front of Dave Nicholson. Free throw no good.
Got a lane violation on Marion. It wouldn't have counted had it gone, and it didn't go in, so it didn't make any difference. It's going to be Kokomo ball.
Dave Nicholson, we'll see you at Victory Field.
You were talking about stickball? Well, you know, if you can chew and scratch, you can play that stickball game.
Okay.
You know my theory on that.
I'll see you at Victory Field.
I'll be there.
April 9th.
Great place to watch a game.
Okay. Tafflinger. Outside Bennett for 3. He hits. The Wildcats are hitting their shots. We are all even at 27. Well, it is our first tie of the game.
Bennett's a 34% shooter behind the arc, as we mentioned earlier, so he can fill it up. That should stay with Marion. That was deflected by Sanders.
3:19 left first half. All even at 27.
Don't expect either team to run off and hide tonight. Now, earlier in the year, Kokomo ran off to a 16-point lead in the first half. Marion came back and won the game by 16. Very rarely happens in tournament play.
Andre Betts. It had eyes.
That first step has quickness.
Well, he is quick, as you pointed out.
First step.
Marion by 2. Tafflinger pressed by Betts.
Kokomo's in their spread offense, what you call a 4-corner. They've got to handle the ball better than that. The idea there is penetrate, draw the defense, and drop down to the baseline.
The 9th Wildcat turnover of the game. Whipped inside, and the shot is good by Randolph. His 6th field goal.
I'll tell you what, when Zach Randolph catches that ball in the post, he just has one thing in mind: turn to the basket and put up a nice soft touch.
You said the Wildcats have committed 9 turnovers, the Giants 5 turnovers. Farrell, he's hot. 4 of 4 from the field.
He's making Randolph pay for not coming out and playing defense on the floor, but quite honestly, probably if Randolph comes out there, Farrell's quick enough to drive around him.
31-29, Marion by 2. 2:10 left first half. Here's Betts. Down low, Randolph. Not this time, missed the shot.
He got him going over the back, too. That's on Zach Randolph, his spur. He missed the shot, tried to go get it and put it back, and he was screened off pretty well. Howard, both teams are playing to their strength. Kokomo is bringing Farrell out. That's their strength because Randolph is a weakness out guarding on the court, defending on the court. And then down at the other end, they've been taking the ball to Zach Randolph in the middle, and that definitely has been their strength. No one has an answer for him on the Kokomo team, so that's just a sign of good coaches. We've got
an exciting game.
A great game. We've got veteran coaches and excellent coaches on both benches tonight in Mo Smedley and Basil Malbert.
Bennett.
Nice
and the
strip.
ball is knocked away from Nick Brown. And a foul.
That was Pierce on the strip, and Betts picked it up and was fouled, and I believe that foul is going to be on Nick Brown.
His first. 1:54 to go in the first half.
Dennis Casey informs me that in the first matchup, Farrell only scored 2 points, but he has 10 already here in the first half, and he has been a main man for the Kokomo Cats.
Here is Betts to Chin. Rims the basket. Battle for the rebound. Still battling. Betts.
Got a travel on him. Might have been too quick for the official there. Quite honestly, I was screened by a fan and could not see his feet. But as you can tell, the Marion Giants don't think he traveled, but heck, they never think Marion traveled. I wouldn't either if I was a Marion fan.
All right, on the turnover, the Wildcats get it back. They're down by 2. We'll look at it again, Dave.
Here comes a look. Let's watch Betts' feet. He picks it up. I didn't see him move the left foot. I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, nor did I.
He had a good look at it, too.
Bennett. And he hits. You don't leave a man open at the foul line.
You never walk off the man with the ball, and Marion made a mistake by moving off that.
We are knotted at 31, our second tie of the game. Joey Bennett, 3 of 3 from the floor. Wildcats have got a great field percentage.
Yes, if they can control the turnovers, they're going to be in great shape. That's their only weakness in this first half.
Williams way off the mark.
Should be a jump ball. Good call.
Cummings and Pierce, and it's Wildcat ball on the alternating possession.
Officials have done a good job to this point. You're going to miss some in this kind of game. You're going to miss some in any game, but basically I think have done a really good job in making good decisions.
Bennett spins away, fumbles the ball, outside Cummings. Farrell again. He hits again. He hit another one. Eric Farrell has 12 points, and the Kokomo Wildcats on a 6-0 run have their first lead of the night. 33-31.
We keep saying somebody's going to have to go out with Farrell when he comes out the 15 to 17-foot mark, because he can hit that shot all night long.
The Wildcats were down by 11, 12-1. Now they lead 33-31. 20 seconds left first half.
Farrell only averages 12 points a game. He has that already in the first half.
Williams misses the follow, the rebound, the bucket by number 44, Matt Bax.
That's the guy that's been injured, but he's going to help them.
Fowler had more time. First one up. They didn't have to take that shot. That's the end of the first half. An exciting half. The score on the IBP board: Kokomo 33, Marion 33. Back in a moment.
Since Workrite opened at Marion General Hospital, GenCorp now has a healthcare provider whose specialties are treating workers' compensation injuries, physicals, drug testing, and case management. With Marion General Hospital's Workrite program, prices are competitive and employees get back to work quickly. Workrite also communicates how employees are progressing. Workrite, helping you keep your employees at their healthy best.
The new Simplicity ZT lawn tractors are at Harper Lawn and Garden in Swayze. These new machines are true zero-turning radius, thanks to the low-maintenance dual hydrostatic rear axle and the quick response steering levers. Cut your lawn mowing time and increase your free time. Plus, you'll get the reliability of the Kohler Command high-output engine and a stable and smooth ride from its ground hugger suspension. You won't find a better value in a zero-turn lawn tractor than a Simplicity ZT. Available now at Harper Lawn and Garden in Swayze.
The Living Water Christian Book and Music Center has a beautiful new store flowing with wonderful gift ideas, such as limited editions of prints from masterpiece collections and visions of faith. Also for the collector, they offer a large selection of precious moments and cherished teddies. Try before you buy using their sound room or tell-scan units in their relaxing music center, or step inside Noah's Ark and experience their children's area full of books and videos. And don't forget, they offer their own imprinting service to personalize that special gift. Experience the Living Water, located in Kroger Plaza.
Now you have a choice. There's no need to drive to Indianapolis. Get quality, open-style MRI examinations right here in Kokomo at the Imaging Center of North Central Indiana. Open-style MRIs accommodate easier scanning of children, patients of larger size, and those who are too claustrophobic for the traditional scanner. All MRI exams are carried out by licensed and registered MRI technologists. Tell your doctor to refer you to the Imaging Center of North Central Indiana, or call for more information.
See Schaffner Kitchen and Bath for an efficient, beautiful kitchen. Listen to what builders are telling everyone.
Expertise, creativity, dependability, and quality. That's why I buy at Schaffner's.
Haas is a customer pleaser.
Haas quality with Schaffner service is a winning combination.
Stretch your money with up to a $500 rebate until February 28th.
Schaffner's, masters of kitchen and bath remodeling. Come in and see Haas Cabinetry, on sale for any room in your home.
Be a part of the IBP team in Logansport. IBP's starting production wage is $8 an hour with a base rate of $8.75 and grade pay up to an additional $1.50. IBP has maintenance positions starting at $9.25 an hour with pay progressions up to $14 an hour. Don't wait. Apply today by calling 1-800-728-2709. That's 1-800-728-2709. IBP's an equal opportunity employer.
IBP. Ray's Drive-In, home of Indiana's largest tenderloin. Ray's Drive-In has fantastic daily specials for just $4.15. Tuesday, meatloaf. Wednesday, chicken strips. Thursday, baked tenderloin. Friday, homemade chicken noodles. I'm getting hungry. Saturday, shrimp and Sunday homemade beef. And remember, it pays to eat at Ray's in Kokomo. That's homemade beef and noodles on Sunday. Visit Living Water Christian Book and Music Center in Marion at 1436 Kem Road in Marion, or call them at 765-664-3119. You can find your inspirational items there. Visit Burns Marathon, the corner of US 31 and State Road 26. At MCL Cafeterias, you're served quality home-cooked food. Each of the 10 greater Indianapolis MCL locations also has carryout. MCL Cafeterias for quality food. A look at the individual scoring statistics for Kokomo. Herman Fowler has 9, Luke Cummings 2. Eric Farrell with 12. Joe Sanders did not score. Joey Bennett 7. Nick Brown did not score. And Travis Tafflinger has 3. Total of 33. For Marion, JoJo Williams has 8. Matt Bax 4. Zach Randolph 12. Andre Betts 6. Kyle Chin 2. And Tommy Pierce 1 point, a total of 33. At the half, Kokomo and Marion tied at 33. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Martin Brothers bring to you the best in name brand TV and appliances, plus free delivery and lowest possible prices.
RCA TVs from 9 to 60-inch screen sizes, plus the RCA VCRs and camcorders. RCA's 18-inch satellite systems, all at low prices every day.
For the best selection of name brand appliances and TV, come to Martin Brothers in Rushville, just 7.5 miles west of 31 on State Road 26.
Tired of having to crawl in your truck bed for something? Then you need to see Panda Van's Truck and Stuff for the latest in truck lids. These new lockable lids not only open from the rear, they open from either side for easier access to the front of your truck bed. Panda Van's Truck and Stuff is proud to carry only the best quality products for all your customizing needs. Increase the value of your vehicle with running boards, bed liners, or a remote starter. Panda Van's Truck and Stuff, side by side in one location at the corner of State Roads 19 and 22.
Central Indiana Sports Medicine. Active medicine for active people.
When I started in the investment business back in 1982, the Dow Jones 30 Industrial Average was under 1,000 and the Berlin Wall was still standing. There's been a lot of changes since that time, but there's one investment concept which has remained the same. There's only three things that help your money grow: the amount of money that you invest, how long you leave your money invested, and the rate of return on your money. At Spellman & Company, we can help you make your money grow as you face your financial future and its many changes.
At McCool's Flooring Outlet, we've been helping families with their flooring needs for over 30 years. In our commercial department, we're also able to help you with your church, business, or industrial needs. We have a full selection of materials, including hardwood, ceramic, laminate flooring, vinyl and vinyl tile, and of course, carpet. We also now have a full line of kitchen and bath cabinets for both contractors and homeowners. Whether your needs are for a church, school, business, or a full subdivision, McCool's Flooring Commercial Department is ready to help.
Staines Auto Electric, 5115 East 30th Street, is open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 1 on Saturday. Stan rebuilds starters and alternators. At Stan's, you get full-service auto electrical repair. Stan's Auto Electric has been in business since 1958. Culture Lighting specializes in all types of bulbs and ballasts. Culture Lighting has indoor and outdoor fixtures and poles. They're located at 7750 Zionsville Road in Indianapolis. Phone number 471-1129. That's Culture Lighting, your lighting specialists for all types of lighting. Dave Nicholson, your impressions of this first half.
Well, early on it looked like Marion in a blowout, but here's the two things that I think Kokomo did to come back. They really tuck away the transition game of Marion. I mentioned that earlier in the first quarter. They had to stop the fast break and transition. They did a good job of getting back, making them to play half-court offense. Number two, I think they moved Eric Farrell from the low post up to the high post, facing the basket, and he was able to get the jump shots from 16 to 17 feet and hit them very well, coming up with 12 points here in the first half. For the first half, Howard, shooting-wise, Kokomo just made too many errors. They had 10 errors, but they shot the ball 13 of 17 for a sizzling 76% from the field. Marion shot it well, 15 of 28 for 54%. The free throw percentage, not a factor really. Kokomo only shot 2 and hit 1. Marion shot 4 and hit 3. The turnovers a little bit different. Kokomo had 10, as I mentioned. Marion only 6. So if you're Kokomo, what do? You say don't give them the runs. Shut their transition off. Make them play a half court. We're in good shape. If you're Marion, you say, hey, we've got to push the ball up court like we did in the first 5 minutes and get a running game going.
Marion led 16-12 at the quarter. We are tied at 33 on the IBP board. We'll be back with period 3 after these words.
Every little boy wants a puppy, and every big boy wants a new Ram truck. Whether it's a V6, V8, diesel, or their powerful V10, Hendrickson's got them. Hendrickson Motor Sales is the area's largest Chrysler Plymouth Dodge dealer, so they always have a large selection of trucks to choose from. Call Hendrickson's today at 1-800-783-5154 for a price quote. Or better yet, head over to Hendrickson Motor Sales on 3rd Street in downtown Logansport and get Ram tough.
Do you want to know what a real Boilermaker is?
At Gowdy Brothers Boiler Company, we have been selling, servicing, and repairing boilers since 1914 in the city of Kokomo and the surrounding area. We specialize in church, school, and industrial accounts. We also do certified welding, retubing, turbine cleaning, refractory installation, and repair. So when you need a real Boilermaker, call 459-4416.
Now, would you like to explain to me what a real Hoosier is? Be a part of the IBP team in Logansport. IBP's starting production wage is $8 an hour with a base rate of $8.75 and grade pay up to an additional $1.50. IBP has maintenance positions starting at $9.25 an hour with pay progressions up to $14 an hour. Don't wait. Apply today by calling 1-800-728-2709. That's 1-800-728-2709. IBP's an equal opportunity employer.
IBP.
For over 100 years, John Deere has been one of the leading manufacturers of lawn and farm equipment. Harper Lawn and Garden and Harper Implement make up one of the largest John Deere dealerships in the state of Indiana. offering unbeatable sales and service of John Deere equipment and even providing mobile service trucks to minimize your downtime. Harper appreciates the value of your investments by offering you the best in lawn and farming equipment. John Deere. Come and visit Harper Lawn and Garden and Harper Implement, both located just off South Washington Street in Swayze.
Since Workrite opened at Marion General Hospital, GenCorp now has a health care provider whose specialties are treating workers' compensation injuries, physicals, drug testing, and case management. With Marion General Hospital's Workrite program, prices are competitive and employees get back to work quickly. Workrite also communicates how employees are progressing. Workrite, helping you keep your employees at their healthy best.
Ray's Drive-In, home of Indiana's largest tenderloin, has terrific daily specials. Monday, it's homemade ham and beans, fried potatoes, cornbread, and green onions for just $3.39. Friday, try the all-you-can-eat perch dinner for $6.39. Remember, it pays to eat at Ray's, corner of North Portland and Davis Road. All right, Dave Nicholson, period 3 is underway.
No change in the Kokomo defense. They'll stay in that 2-3 unless forced out of it late in the ball game.
Marion ball. Work it right side to Chin.
There's where they should go.
Randolph, and he scores again.
We talked about that at halftime. You got to go back to Zach Randolph in the middle. He had 12 in the first half. They have no answer for him when he catches it down inside.
It's 35-33, a 2-point lead for Marion. Opening moment of period 3, our second lead change of the game. Fowler off the dribble. Won't go.
Hit both sides of the rim, but wouldn't drop.
Coming
Look out,
saves
3-on-1.
it. The hands of Betts. Here's Chin. And he's
Leaned
fouled.
in, drew the foul. Nice body control. He waited for the defender to come past, went up into him, and will be shooting 2.
That's 2 on Joey Bennett.
Kyle Chin's a 75% shooter on the year. Very good free throw shooter.
Kyle Chin is averaging 10.3 points per game. And he's got it. Good touch.
Good balance. I like the way he sets up at the free throw line.
Balance is so
very little.
At the free
Absolutely.
throw line.
You notice his feet are staggered, not parallel. That's correct. He hesitates. One smooth stroke. Good looking shot. You can tell why he's a good percentage shooter from there.
He is 4 of 4 from the line in this game. And the Giants have scored the first 4 points of this quarter.
And we always talk about the start of this third quarter, and Marion in the first minute has got off to a much better start than the Kokomo Cats.
Work it to Fowler, and he hits the turnaround J.
That's the answer.
Herman now has 11 points.
He had 7 of those in the first quarter. He needs to have a big third quarter for Kokomo.
Giants by 2, 6:50 to go in the third quarter. And the ball is taken away by Joey Bennett.
Nice strip there away from Williams.
Fowler. That was his 7th Marion turnover of the game. Here is Sanders trying to get it to Fowler. Instead, back out to Bennett. Fowler. No. Rebound, Andre Betts.
He can jump as well as be quick.
And he's 5'8". Andre. Betts continues that dribble.
Now, down inside, Farrell, when they flash Randolph in the middle, has been selecting to play behind him. I'm not sure that's a wise move. But
Williams banks it home. JoJo Williams now has 5 field goals for 10. And the Giants have outscored the Wildcats 6-2 here in the third quarter and lead 39-35.
And they have, Marion has moved Pierce on Farrell, and he just got backdoored by him.
And Farrell scores.
Remember earlier they had Randolph on him. Randolph didn't come off and outside and guard him. They've moved Pierce there, but Pierce has got to be more alert on defense and not get used on the back door.
2-point Marion lead, 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Eric Farrell is 6 of 6 from the field, including 2 3-point field goals. Here's Chin to Betts. Over to McPherson. He's not looking at the hoop at all. Williams goes up and is fouled.
McPherson's an inside scorer, not an outside scorer.
Homes by Prairie has new homes starting in the low 90s. Homes by Prairie is building in Warren, Franklin, Avon, and Geist. Their homes feature low down payments and full GE appliances. Homes by Prairie, 894-4080. Building tomorrow's memories today.
All right, I want to make a correction. I said they moved Pierce out on Farrell. That is McPherson out on Farrell. And you see why he got beat on the back door last time. The coach's whole halftime said, stay in Farrell's face, stay in his face. He's been shooting those jump shots. Well, he stayed in his face, and he got beat on the back door.
Williams made the first, missed the second.
Got a three-pointer.
A three-point Marion lead, and we have 5:05 to go in the third quarter. Sanders worked the ball left side to Farrell.
There's that matchup we talked about with McPherson, just really shadowing Farrell. They're determined not to let him have another big quarter like he had earlier.
Cummings out to Farrell, and he missed everything. First shot he's missed tonight. He battles. He gets the ball back. Out of bounds to Marion.
For Kokomo, that's a shame because Joe Sanders just really made a great play along the baseline to save the pass.
The 11th Wildcat turnover of the game. Andre Betts.
You're Marion, I believe you got to bring it to a wing and then look inside to Randolph. They've also got Williams down inside. Either one's a good choice. Got Randolph camped in the lane.
You hardly see that call anymore.
You don't see it enough, in my opinion, because I think players stay in there 4, 5, and 6 seconds. If it's a rule, I think they should call it more often. You're right, they don't call it too often.
Okay, here is Joey Bennett. Off the dribble, won't go. Good rebound by Zach Randolph.
Herman Fowler's third foul as he went over the back. And we've still got 4:17 to go here in the third quarter, so that's a big point right now. Going to be a big factor in the game. Basil Mulvey needs to make a choice. Does he leave Herman in, stand a chance of getting his fourth here in the third quarter, or take him out? As of now, he's going to leave him in.
All right, it's Marion ball. Betts to McPherson.
Nice
inside,
pass.
Randolph won't go. Herman Fowler clears the boards for the Wildcats.
Randolph had a pretty good look. He was in a lot of traffic there.
He does most of his work with his back to the basket. Here's Bennett. Cummings. In trouble. Sanders takes the pass and hits the jumper.
Nice reaction. What was almost a steal for Marion turns around and is a relatively easy look for Sanders for Kokomo.
First 2 points of the game for Joe Sanders, the 6'1 senior.
1 point game, Howard.
Marion by 1. Betts and a foul. He'll go to the line. 40-39 favor of Marion on the IBP board. 3:29 left in the third. We'll be back in a moment.
He did it again. Since it is March, you'll get the luck of the Irish and save some green this month at McClintock Quality Furniture.
Thanks to McClintock's Leprechaun, you'll find great prices, and if you buy now, you'll get 90 days same as cash financing with approved credit. They have Smith Brothers Value Select sofas, in stock or special order with 6 frames to choose from, your choice for just $839.
So come in for the luck of the Irish this month at McClintock Quality Furniture before the Leprechaun and his magic disappear.
What is MRI? Magnetic resonance imaging creates very exact images of soft tissues like your joints, heart, and spinal column. Through the combined efforts of St. Joseph and Howard Community Hospital, the Imaging Center of North Central Indiana is able to provide this advanced technology at the most affordable cost to the patient. We offer both the traditional MRI or the new open-style MRI exams right here in Kokomo. Don't drive to Indianapolis. Have your doctor refer you to the Imaging Center of North Central Indiana.
C. Schaffner Kitchen and Bath for an efficient, beautiful kitchen. Listen to what builders are telling everyone.
Expertise, creativity, dependability, and quality. That's why I buy at Schaffner's.
Haas is a customer pleaser.
Haas quality with Schaffner service is a winning combination.
Stretch your money with up to a $500 rebate until February 28th.
Schaffner's, masters of kitchen and bath remodeling. Come in and see Haas Cabinetry on sale for any room in your home.
If you're looking for a quality new or used vehicle, come see the good people at Hendrickson Motor Sales. Take a spin and feel the sun in your face in the #1 convertible, the new Chrysler Sebring, or pack the family in a Dodge Caravan, the #1 minivan. Nothing beats the power and dependability of a Dodge truck, built Ram tough. So when you want the right vehicle at the right price, look to the dealership with over 70 years of experience. Hendrickson Motor Sales, your 5-star Chrysler Plymouth Dodge dealer.
The Living Water Christian Book and Music Center has a beautiful new store flowing with wonderful gift ideas, such as limited editions of prints from masterpiece collections and visions of faith. Also for the collector, they offer a large selection of precious moments and cherished teddies. Try before you buy using their sound room or Telscan units in their relaxing music center, or step inside Noah's Ark and experience their children's area full of books and videos. And don't forget, they offer their own imprinting service to personalize that special gift. Experience the Living Water, located in Kroger Plaza.
Auto Electric, 5115 East 30th Street, is open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 1 on Saturday. Stan rebuilds starters and alternators. At Stan's, you get full-service auto electrical repair. Stan's Auto Electric has been in business since 1958. At MCL Cafeterias, you're served quality home-cooked meals. Each of the 10 greater Indianapolis MCL locations also has carryout. Come to MCL Cafeterias for quality food.
During those reads, Andre Betts, a 71% free throw shooter, hits them both to give Marion a 3-point lead.
3:20 to go, third quarter. Marion, 6 of 8 from the free throw line in this period. Sanders, Bennett with a left-handed tip. Joey Bennett.
Great play by Joey Bennett, following to the board.
The Wildcats within 1 again. Andre Betts. Near steal. Here's Chin off the dribble. He hits.
That was caused because Joey Sanders ran out trying to steal in the passing lane.
Kyle Chin now has 6 points.
You cannot give Chin a wide open 16-foot jumper.
Tafflinger. Down low to Cummings. Outside Sanders. Here's Farrell. He hits again. Eric Farrell now has 16 points. His season high is 27. He has 16 of them. He's only missed 1 shot from the floor tonight.
I tell you what, McPherson is really working hard defensively, but Farrell's a handful. Breakaway.
Betts trying to catch him, and Betts hammers him.
That's Andre Betts' first personal foul. Got to see Tafflinger out and off and running. He's already out in front. Here comes Andre Betts. Goes up over the top. Tried to pin it on the bank board. That's a legal play. It's a good defensive play because he had a sure lay-in. Now Tafflinger is going to have to make 2 from the line. He's only 59% on the year, so I think it was a good foul. Play the percentages.
Homes by Prairie has new homes starting in the low 90s. Homes by Prairie is building in Warren, Franklin, Avon, and Geist. Their homes feature low down payments and full GE appliances. Homes by Prairie, 894-4080. Building tomorrow's memories today.
I mentioned that Tafflinger is only 59%. He missed the first one.
Got the second one.
High ball game, Howard. 2:11
We are
to
all
go.
even. 44-44, our 4th tie of the game. 2:05 left to go, third quarter. Betts. Betts looking, working. Betts shoots. Won't go. Good rebound there by Pierce. Betts commits himself. Randolph walked. They didn't call.
A step.
Now they got it.
And they're going to say he got fouled. You ever see a makeup call? You know, I think really the outside official realized there was a travel after the play, and I didn't really see a foul. Maybe we've got a replay. He did travel. But once they don't call the travel, here he comes. Let's see what happens. Puts it on the floor. I didn't see much of a foul there. I thought it should have been 2 and play on.
All right, here's Betts. Dennis Casey said he traveled so much they should have given him a passport.
People in Kokomo make Marion people have passports to come to Kokomo. Don't you know that?
Okay, the jumper is good. Tommy Pierce hits. And it's 46-44, Marion.
Little unexpected help there from Pierce, I think, from the
Cummings
outside.
Out to Sanders.
Marion will take it.
Whips it inside, and Cummings is fouled in the act of shooting.
Going to call that on Big Randolph, and Zach does not agree with the call. Is it? Nope, they call it on the big guy in the middle. And that's his second. And we're going to see a replay. Zach Randolph thinks he's straight up. We got a good look at it here. That's a tic-tac foul. I think if anybody fouled, it was Betts from the outside, but they gave it to Randolph in the middle. It's his second, as we said.
Okay.
Cummings at the line's a 66% shooter.
2 shots. And he hits that one. Makes this one will be all even.
Take a look at this replay one more time. There's Zach Randolph. He stays straight up. I'm not sure there was a foul at all.
And certainly if there was one, it wasn't on Randolph.
And Betts hit all basketball. I think the whistle was blown, and they got to make the call.
All even. 46 apiece. 1:05 left, third quarter. Randolph, 3 men on it. Turnaround, no. Rebound Cummings. Out of bounds
Marion ball.
to the Giants.
That was an unfortunate thing there for both ball clubs. People just got all tangled up. Nothing extracurricular. They just got their feet tangled up, and no one could go get the ball.
Under a minute in the third quarter.
Great crowd, Howard. We've got at least 6,000 people in here.
Oh, it's an enthusiastic crowd, and as you said, both schools well represented.
Well, Jim Collane, the outstanding AD here at Kokomo, was concerned because Marion only sold 1,000 tickets pre-sale and Kokomo only 1,200.
Betts over to Pierce. It had eyes. It had eyes.
Tommy Pierce has really stepped up big at both ends of the court. He's playing good defense. He's now guarding Farrell. Going to try to take away that jump shot.
And the Wildcats turn it
Betts
over.
on the deflection there.
Williams.
Pull it up.
All the way. Left hand. No.
I think that was a poor decision on Williams' part.
Cummings will slow it down. 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Williams was outnumbered. He should have pulled it back, waited for his teammates, and got a good shot. And with 18 seconds, you can bet Kokomo's going to take one last shot.
15 seconds. Wildcats down by 2. Here's Sanders, 8 seconds. No. Battle for the rebound,
That's
3
Pierce
seconds.
again knocking that thing away.
And that will end
Good
the
if it
third
goes.
quarter.
Wasn't
The
that close?
score after 3 on the IBP board. Marion 48, Kokomo 46. Back with period 4 after these words.
Since Workrite opened at Marion General Hospital, GenCorp now has a healthcare provider whose specialties are treating workers' compensation injuries, physicals, drug testing, and case management. With Marion General Hospital's Workrite program, prices are competitive and employees get back to work quickly. Workrite also communicates how employees are progressing. Workrite, helping you keep your employees at their healthy best.
Hi, this is Bill Burzbach with Spellman & Company. Effective January 1st, 1998, investors have a new tax advantage way to save for retirement, the Roth IRA. The Roth IRA allows you and your spouse to contribute $2,000 a year into this plan, even if you're already investing in a 401k plan. After 5 years, and at the age of 59.5, you can withdraw the investment tax-free and without penalty. Contact one of the investment professionals at Spellman & Company for more information.
You've seen it on TV. Now stop in and take it for a test drive. The 8-pound Oric XL upright vacuum. Available at this area's only authorized Oric dealer, Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center. The Oric is powerful yet lightweight. And by purchasing your Oric at Guarantee Vacuum, you'll save shipping and assure yourself the very best price. Now for a limited time, purchase the amazing Oric system and receive the Oric XL Buster B Compact Vacuum free. Stop in Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center today, across from Shoney's on US 31.
He did it again. Since it is March, you'll get the luck of the Irish and save some green this month at McClintock Quality Furniture.
Thanks to McClintock's Leprechaun, you'll find great prices, and if you buy now, you'll get 90 days same as cash financing with approved credit. They have Smith Brothers Value Select sofas, in stock or special order with 6 frames to choose from, your choice for just $839.
So come in for the Luck of the Irish this month at McClintock Quality Furniture before the leprechaun and his magic disappear.
Do you want to know what a real Boilermaker is?
At Gowdy Brothers Boiler Company, we have been selling, servicing, and repairing boilers since 1914 in the city of Kokomo and the surrounding area. We specialize in church, school, and industrial accounts. We also do certified welding, retubing, turbine cleaning, refractory installation, and repair. So when you need a real Boilermaker, call 459-4416.
Now, would you like to explain to me what a real Hoosier is?
All right, here we go, fourth and final quarter. Marion leading by 2. It's Kokomo ball.
In that third quarter, Howard, up to this point, Kokomo 18 of 28, still shooting 64 on the game.
Fowler fouled in the act.
Foul's going to be on JoJo Williams, I believe, 32, his second one. Marion in the game is shooting 20 of 38 at 53%. Turnovers closer than they were. Kokomo with 12, Marion with 8. Rebounds, Marion 16. Got the edge by 2 over Kokomo with 14.
Herman Fowler shooting 2. And that cuts the lead to 1.
If you're Kokomo, you want your veteran players up there, and there's no one more veteran in tournament play than Herman Fowler. He led them to the Final Four last year. He's a 69% shooter on the year.
And we are all even. Fowler hit for 21 in the first game between these two teams this year, and he has 13 in this one.
Couldn't ask for a better game than what we got, Howard. 2 North Central Conference heavyweights, tie ball game with 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go.
All tied at 48, our 6th tie of the night. Randolph. Work it to Williams. These two teams combined have won 7 state championships.
Betts looks good. Oh, it was on line.
That's a tough angle shot.
Yes, but it looked dead center, just a little bit short.
Marion has won 6 championships. A whistle away from the ball.
We had a player knocked down away from the ball.
Sanders went down.
Obviously was chucked on that, and we'll see who was the guilty party. It looks like Williams, JoJo Williams.
All right,
third.
that is 3 on Williams.
That's only the 4th team foul on Marion. Kokomo has 5. Neither team close to the bonus.
Wet spot on the floor. There's the Kokomo banner. 1960-61 season. State champs. Had Richie Scott on that team. And Joe Sanders will inbound.
Watch Herman Fowler coming down the middle of the lane. Number 40. They're going to call a foul. He and Betts are just pushing like crazy there at the elbow, and you see the official between them talking to them. Fortunate that one of them or both of them didn't get a foul, and Herman does not need his 4th foul right now.
Sanders inbounding to Bennett. Farrell turnaround. He hits again. Eric Farrell is in the zone.
He's having a great night, and that time they didn't get real good pressure on him. Third quarter, they did a pretty nice job, only giving him 2 field goals.
The Wildcats lead by 2, and Williams promptly ties it up. We are all even at 50, 6:50 to go in the game.
Announcers talk about big shots. Every shot from here on is a big shot by both ball clubs.
Sanders, guarded by Betts. Cummings worked it to Farrell left side.
You can see Pierce right out there in his face.
Bennett off the dribble. He hits. Joey Bennett has 11.
Seems to me Kokomo's playing with a lot more confidence in this second half than they did in the first.
Wildcats by 2. 6:20 left to go in the game. Here is Chin to Randolph. Turnaround. Good. Both clubs are playing well.
Big O Zach there at 6'8" does a nice job of going up straight and not leaning in, not dipping his shoulder, not getting the offensive foul. He's very impressive for a sophomore.
Bennett to Fowler. Turnaround. Good.
Tough shot.
Herman Fowler now has 15.
That was a very difficult turnaround, quick jumper.
The Wildcats in this quarter, 3 of 3 from the floor. Chin too deep for the shot. to Betts going baseline. Nowhere to go. Offensive foul. I thought that was a good call.
Yep, that was taken by Eric Farrell. I thought Betts just took off much too soon, made a bad decision with the ball.
Timeout. Timeout, Marion. 5:35 to go on the IBP board. And the Wildcats lead by 2. We're back in a moment.
Central Indiana Sports Medicine. Active medicine for active people.
The Living Water Christian Book and Music Center has a beautiful new store flowing with wonderful gift ideas, such as limited editions of prints from masterpiece collections and visions of faith. Also for the collector, they offer a large selection of precious moments and cherished teddies. Try before you buy using their sound room or Telscan units in their relaxing music center, or step inside Noah's Ark and experience their children's area full of books and videos. And don't forget, they offer their own imprinting service to personalize that special gift. Experience the Living Water, located in Kroger Plaza.
It's been 30 years since my family started McCool's Flooring Outlet, and since that time we've seen many changes, from shags to Berbers. One thing that hasn't changed is my family's commitment to quality. During our anniversary sale, you can find savings on Mohawk carpet made with DuPont Extra Life, the carpet that starts beautiful and stays beautiful. Congoleum vinyl featuring designer inlaid, the next generation of inlaid flooring, and many other values throughout the store. McCool's Flooring Outlet, everything for the floor and more.
Martin Brothers bring to you the best in name brand TV and appliances, plus free delivery and lowest possible prices.
RCA TVs from 9 to 60-inch screen sizes, plus the RCA VCRs and camcorders. RCA's 18-inch satellite systems, all at low prices every day.
For the best selection of name brand appliances and TV, come to Martin Brothers in Rushville, just 7.5 miles west of 31 on State Road 26.
Now you have a choice. There's no need to drive to Indianapolis. Get quality, open-style MRI examinations right here in Kokomo at the Imaging Center of North Central Indiana. Open-style MRIs accommodate easier scanning of children, patients of larger size, and those who are too claustrophobic for the traditional scanner. All MRI exams are carried out by licensed and registered MRI technologists. Tell your doctor to refer you to the Imaging Center of North Central Indiana or call for more information.
Okay, here's your replay. Andre Betts has the baseline, but he just makes up his mind to go. You got to be able to pull up. Clearly, Eric Farrell was there. It was a good call, offensive call.
He didn't have a path to the basket at all.
No, he should have pulled up after he made the initial move around the defender. There was an opening for a 15-foot jumper there, or kicked it back outside.
5.5 to go. Wildcats ball. They lead by 2.
Andre Betts has not made many mistakes in this game. That was one of them.
Joey Bennett.
He almost
knocks
stripped the ball
away
there.
from him. Here's Sanders, guarded by Chin. Near steal. Farrell and a steal.
There's Betts making up for his turnover.
And he ties the game.
He just made up for that charge, and he almost did it a few seconds earlier, and we called that.
Timeout.
Timeout, Kokomo.
The Wildcats call time. We're all even. 54-54 on the IBP board. 5:02 to go. It's a barn burner, Dave Nicholson.
Okay, we're going to take a look first at this replay. Betts is the quickest guard in the state, in my opinion. Knocks it away with his right hand. He's off. And when he gets a step on you, you don't catch Andre Betts. What a great point guard. Howard, you know, both coaches right now are coaching like we're in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes. Marion took a timeout, only down 2 with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Here, 30 seconds later, Basil Mulvey takes a timeout with the score tied with 5 minutes and 2 seconds. You usually don't see this kind of strategy working until we're in the last minute, minute and a half of the game. We're in the regional final, and I have to wonder if the coaches aren't coaching a little bit differently than they normally do.
Boy, there is great intensity on that court. There's a note on Betts, Dave.
Well, Betts has not hit any from the behind the arc. He's 0 for 3. He's 4 of 6 inside the 2-point lane. His strength, obviously, is quick penetration and then kick it. But he's got to have body control. He can't do what he just did a few seconds ago when he drove that baseline and knocked Eric Farrell down.
Here is Joey Bennett. Tie game, 4:55 to go. Fowler outside. And a near steal, a held ball as they tied up Newcomer.
Going to go to Marion.
On the alternating possessions, it belongs to Marion.
Basil Mulvey didn't argue the call. He was a little upset with Herman Fowler on that play.
Andre Betts.
A lot of time left in this ball game. Either team could win by 8 or 10 points. I know we're tied with 4:40 to go, but you can't play tight right now. You got to go at it. A lot of time.
Pierce.
Look for Randolph inside. They'll try to lull him to sleep, pull the defense out a little bit, post big Zach Randolph, number 50, on the low block. You've got Williams, big-time scorer, roaming the high post. High-low post, Williams and Randolph. I don't think Marion's going to be shooting a 3. They haven't hit a 3 all night, so that would be a good indication. It's probably not a good time to be looking for the 3.
Here is Andre Betts.
You don't give him 2 inches. He can split the defense and go.
And we have 4 minutes to go in the game.
This looks like the way Kokomo will be playing right now. They like to spread the court and be really, really patient. Marion's kind of turning the tables on them. We'll see how it turns out.
It is high enough, deep enough, but no good.
Foul anyway. Chin tried to get that ball into Williams, and that's a good move. Kokomo made a good defensive play.
Well, the extra point would have given him the lead.
And we got a little pushing inside with Farrell and Randolph. There again, you don't want to get caught up in that. The game's the thing. It's not your personal challenge on another player. Think about what you can do to help your team win.
3:40 to go. Chin.
Neither team's in the bonus. They've only have 5 team fouls apiece, so both teams have 1 foul to give.
Randolph is deep.
Nice pass.
I tell you, I don't think he should have put the ball on the floor that deep.
He should have taken it up, in my opinion. I agree. He was fortunate there that went off of Kokomo's player's hand. Obviously, he tried to find Tommy Pierce, but Big Zach's got to take it up.
Randolph has the ball knocked away out of bounds.
And the Kokomo section erupts, thinking that went off of Zach Randolph. Tough call from me. I couldn't see it from here.
Now tough from this angle.
Timeout. Couldn't get the ball in.
Marion.
Couldn't get it in. 20-second timeout.
3:27 to go. We're knotted at 54 on the IBP board. We'll be back in a moment.
What makes Harrington Bank so different from other banks isn't just our excellent service. It's also our generous returns. Discover high-value banking at Harrington Bank. Strong, smart, competitive, like you. At Harrington Bank, we don't just offer mortgage loans to get you into your dream house. We also lower the roof on mortgage rates. Discover high-value banking at Harrington Bank. Strong, smart, competitive, like you.
Who has a huge selection of sewing machines and vacuum cleaners with names like Oric, Royal, and New Home.
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center.
Who can repair sewing machines and vacuums with an expert service and parts department.
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center.
Who offers free sewing instructions, assembly of vacuums, and full product support.
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center.
Who has over 35 years of experience selling and servicing vacuums and sewing machines.
Guarantee Vacuum and Sewing Center on the bypass, where you'll get discount prices every day. I guarantee it.
Take the short drive to Hendrickson Motor Sales in Logansport. Why? Because Hendrickson's is the area's only 5-star Chrysler Plymouth Dodge dealer. What does it mean? It means you'll receive the best sales and service experience in the business. And that's verified by the people who matter most, people just like you. The 5-star Award of Excellence is presented to only an elite group of dealerships, and Hendrickson Motors is proud to be one of them. So visit the dealership where your satisfaction is their goal. Hendrickson Motors Sales in downtown Logansport.
The Living Water Christian Book and Music Center has a beautiful new store flowing with wonderful gift ideas, such as limited editions of prints from masterpiece collections and visions of faith. Also for the collector, they offer a large selection of precious moments and cherished teddies. Try before you buy using their sound room or tell-scan units in their relaxing music center, or step inside Noah's Ark and experience their children's area full of books and videos. And don't forget, they offer their own imprinting service to personalize that special gift. Experience the Living Water, located in Kroger Plaza.
Do you want to know what a real Boilermaker is?
At Gowdy Brothers Boiler Company, we have been selling, servicing, and repairing boilers since 1914 in the city of Kokomo and the surrounding area. We specialize in church, school, and industrial accounts. We also do certified welding, retubing, turbine cleaning, refractory installation, and repair. So when you need a real Boilermaker, call 459-4416.
Now, would you like to explain to me what a real Hoosier is?
All right. Play back in. Play back in. We are knotted at 54.
And there's that matchup. The referee has stepped in and tell Farrell and Zach Randolph quit pushing in a dead ball situation. I called your attention to that earlier.
The inbounds to Randolph, who hands to Betts.
They're double teaming Randolph down low, making it real tough for him to see the ball. And he's got to be careful with using his arms to shield off.
Ooh, he whips it inside. Williams misses. Way off. And here comes Luke Cummings away with the ball to Fowler. He's got Farrell on the left.
Don't force it. Bring it back if you don't have it.
Fowler shoots. Good.
Tough shot again. Standing turnaround jump shot. He's made 2 of those. Gives his ball club the lead.
Wildcats by 2. We're under 3 minutes. 56-54.
Changes the whole deal. Marion cannot delay now. They've got to go to the hoop.
Here's a cross-court pass.
Nice
inbound.
Down
Low to Randolph.
He put it on the floor again.
That's
a mistake.
Got away
3
with it.
seconds, in my opinion. They got a foul, but Randolph went on the floor, threw the ball out, never left the lane. He's fortunate he didn't get a 3-second call. If you're 6'8" down low, why would you put the ball on the floor?
Because he's a sophomore, I guess. Kokomo has shot 71% from the floor in this game. 4 of 4 from the field in this quarter. 2:40 to go.
Foul was on Luke Cummings. Next foul, Marion will be in the bonus.
Here's Betts.
Marion still has a foul to give.
Williams gets it back out. They got a one. Betts for 3. No. And the rebound.
On the floor.
Hang on.
Look at them all go on it. That's good hustle.
No ball.
I tell you what, Howard, give these kids on both ball clubs a lot of credit. The Aero to Kokomo, they'll have possession. Anytime there's been a loose ball tonight, there's been 3 or 4 players on top of that basketball. That's from a coaching standpoint, that's what you like to see. Timeout, Marion.
Marion calls time. All right, 2:23 to go on the IBP board. The Wildcats lead by 2. We'll be back in a moment.
At McCool's Flooring Outlet, we've been helping families with their flooring needs for over 30 years. In our commercial department, we're also able to help you with your church, business, or industrial needs. We have a full selection of materials, including hardwood, ceramic, laminate flooring, vinyl and vinyl tile, and of course, carpet. We also now have a full line of kitchen and bath cabinets for both contractors and homeowners. Whether your needs are for a church, school, business, or a full subdivision, McCool's Flooring Commercial Department is ready to help.
C. Schaffner Kitchen and Bath for an efficient, beautiful kitchen. Listen to what builders are telling everyone.
Expertise, creativity, dependability, and quality. That's why I buy at Schaffner's.
Haas is a customer pleaser.
Haas quality with Schaffner service is a winning combination.
Stretch your money with up to a $500 rebate until February 28th.
Schaffner's, masters of kitchen and bath remodeling. Come in and see Haas Cabinetry, on sale for any room in your home.
Since Workrite opened at Marion General Hospital, GenCorp now has a healthcare provider whose specialties are treating workers' compensation injuries, physicals, drug testing, and case management. With Marion General Hospital's Workrite program, prices are competitive and employees get back to work quickly. Workrite also communicates how employees are progressing. Workrite, helping you keep your employees at their healthy best.
Martin Brothers bring to you the best in name brand TV and appliances plus free delivery and lowest possible prices.
RCA TVs from 9 to 60-inch screen sizes, plus the RCA VCRs and camcorders. RCA's 18-inch satellite systems, all at low prices every day.
For the best selection of name brand appliances and TV, come to Martin Brothers in Rushville, just 7.5 miles west of 31 on State Road 26.
The new Simplicity ZT lawn tractors are at Harper Lawn and Garden in Swayze. These new machines are true zero-turning radius, thanks to the low-maintenance dual hydrostatic rear axle and the quick-response steering levers. Cut your lawn mowing time and increase your free time. Plus, you'll get the reliability of the Kohler Command high-output engine and a stable and smooth ride from its ground hugger suspension. You won't find a better value in a zero-turn lawn tractor than a Simplicity ZT. Available now at Harper Lawn and Garden in Swayze.
All right, there's your IBP score. Kokomo by 2.
2 minutes and 23 seconds, Howard. I would expect Kokomo to spread the court. They need a couple of fouls on Marion to get in the bonus. So expect Kokomo to spread the court, try to get to the free throw line, take no shots, but really, really high percentage shots, layups, wide open 15-foot jump shots. They don't need, they're ahead. They don't need to.
Bennett against Betts, a blocking foul on Andre Betts.
That was a foul to give.
I believe it's his third.
Be ball out of bounds. It is his third, Howard. It'll be Kokomo ball. Now, both teams on the next foul will be in the bonus. That's important for both ball clubs.
2:15 to go, Wildcat ball, and they lead by 2.
Kokomo's played this way a lot. They've played close ball games. They normally are used to spreading the court and handling the ball. They should be down their alley.
Here's Bennett. Out to Sanders. Fowler drops the pass.
Marion does not need to panic and start fouling this early. Just play good, solid defense.
Farrell. Man, is he hot.
Great basket by Eric Farrell. He's been his 20th point.
The Wildcats by 4, their biggest lead of the night. Marion led by 11 early, 12-1. Betts, and he's fouled in the act of shooting.
Got foul on the way. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I believe that was on Joey Bennett, number 31. Nope, call it on the big guy, on Farrell. That's his third. Both teams in the bonus, so now Betts was in the act of shooting anyway. He should be shooting 2. Chance to bring his ball club back within 2 if he can knock them both down.
Andre Betts.
71% on the year. Good man to have up there if you're from Marion. Kokomo's still in good shape. The biggest problem they'll have if he can knock them both down is getting the ball on court, because Marion will throw the full court press on them.
He'll shoot 2. His team down by 4. He is 3 of 3 from the line. He now has 11 points. He's averaging 12.7 per game.
The question is, how many big shots can Kokomo make? Farrell just made an unbelievable shot. Herman Fowler's hit 2 standing turnaround shots.
And Betts hits them both.
If you're Kokomo, I still take care of the ball. Try to get to the foul line. You're in the bonus if you can get a foul call. Protect the ball. Take all the time you want.
Joey Bennett with 1:35 to go in the game.
Don't foul too early. I don't like that shot.
No. And the rebound by Randolph.
And you got a 2-on-1. Going to hoop. Going to hoop.
He lost the ball.
Kokomo's going to take a timeout because I think Coach Malby probably didn't like that last shot that was taken. I wouldn't have. He was up to tuck a real tough shot. I think he thought he was going to draw the foul.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, and they dodged a bullet there because Betts was pretty much out on his own. Going to see a replay here. There's Betts going up with his left hand. See what happens. He turns it, crossover dribble, just kicked it off his left knee. That was clearly just a turnover. In that case, against a bigger player, I think Andre Betts would have best been served by pulling up and taking a little 10-foot jump shot off the glass.
Joe Sanders will inbound for the Wildcats, who lead by 2 with $1:25 to go in the game. Sanders.
You notice they're not bringing that ball up against Andre Betts. They're letting anybody else bring it up but the man he's guarding because of his quickness.
Back outside, nearly intercepted by Randolph. Battle for the ball. Randolph's got it. Over to Williams, to Betts.
Oh, he got bumped hard. He'll shoot 1 and 1.
Joe Sanders.
That was a shaky trip. Two Marion players tried to travel, couldn't get it done. They were able to throw it from a thrown position on the floor, and then a real stutter there, and then they end up at the free throw line with Andre Betts. See if it shows. I think you'll see the big guy. Well, that's much later. There's a nice pass from Williams over to Andre. No question on the foul by Luke Cummins with the knee. Just wasn't able to move quick enough, and Betts is back up there. He just hit two.
He made it.
Chance to tie the ball game.
He is 5 of 5 from the free throw line.
Again, you want your veteran player up there. If you're Williams and Randolph, you do not want to go over the top here if it is a miss.
1:05 to go. We are all tied at 58.
Now, the pressure will stay on until Marion gets ahead.
Our 10th
puts a lot more pressure on them. If I'm Marion, I play solid defense. You got a full minute. Force them to make a mistake, not give them a free throw. You got to stay up and stay solid.
Here's Fowler.
I look for Herman Fowler to take the big shot. You'd like to, if you're Kokomo, I know you'd like to have number 50, Farrell.
Inside he goes to Bennett. He's deep.
He's in the lane,
He was in that lane a long time. Sanders
left it
misses.
short, but
Farrell.
He's been the man. Eric Farrell's been the man.
Wildcats by 2. 30 seconds to go. Andre Betts missed the shot. Battle for the board, and I want to tell you,
Pierce did a number and then got stripped, and they fouled Herman Fowler.
They could have nailed Pierce for pushing off on that rebound.
Right. Herman Fowler's kind of entertaining the crowd. I think there's much too time on the clock to be doing that type of thing. He better be thinking about knocking a couple of free throws down here. He is a 69% shooter. But you just don't do that type of thing till the game's over when you only lead by 2.
Randolph commits his third. The Wildcats by 2. 21 seconds to go.
Marion's taking a timeout, put a little pressure on Herman Fowler, but he's a veteran. He's been there before. We talked earlier. He led the team to the Final Four last year. I would not think a timeout would affect him very much, and he's shooting 69%. It is a 1-and-1. That's only the 8th team foul, so the first one is very important. Going to see a replay here of where Herman gets fouled. The ball's loose. There's where you said Pierce could have been called with his right arm push-off.
Right.
He has the ball, but he's not able to pass around Herman Fowler. And then when Herman gets it, they both just come in and grab him, Randolph and Pierce both. So that was definitely a foul, and I agree with you. Pierce was fortunate he didn't get called on the first one. Give Herman Fowler credit. When Pierce did get control of the ball, he really defended and was able to deflect it and pick it up.
21 seconds. There's your score.
Plenty of time. You know, last time, I know Betts penetrated, got a decent look, but he didn't have to hurry that shot that much, in my opinion. He still had 29 seconds. He still has 21 on the clock. If I'm Kokomo, excuse me, if I'm Kokomo, I'm real happy having Herman Fowler at the line.
Herman Fowler, 1-and-1. He missed it. Randolph rebounds. 20 seconds to go.
What I said about pumping at the crowd. I didn't think he should do that.
Betts' shot is rejected, knocked out of bounds with 13 seconds left. And the Wildcats ahead by 2.
Andre Betts is going awfully deep to be only 5'8", because they've got 6'7", 6'6" down in there. He may want to kick it out or get it into the inside. Right there, there's
Williams,
a foul.
His foul.
Yep.
JoJo Williams will shoot 2 with his team down by 2.
That was on Eric Farrell, his 4th. And he will have 2 coming. Going to see a replay on this. The key here, Andre Betts just pulled. See, he goes in there and challenges a 6'7". I don't think that was a good play. It was an excellent play, not the catch, but Williams getting himself open.
JoJo Williams, 1 of 3 from the line in this game.
He's 60% on the year.
He banked it home. How do you like that?
That should count 2. It's much tougher to do that than it is to strip it.
And now they're going to try and freeze him. I would think most men would agree with you. They're going to try and freeze him as the Wildcats call time.
Well, I'm not sure he wasn't frozen the way he banked that one in, but it's a full timeout by Basil Mulvey. Either way, I like Kokomo's chances. the worst thing come out of this scenario is tie ball game and have the ball with 12 seconds. That's a lifetime to get up and get a shot up and expect Farrell or Herman Fowler. They'll bring it up quickly and try to find Herman Fowler, in my opinion, number 40, to get the shot. And the Harrington Bank was open, one of our fine sponsors. And I want Dennis Casey to hear this. I still think if you can bank it from the foul line, it should count 2. That's a tough shot. But, well, you know, being a Kokomo graduate, Dennis doesn't agree with that.
Our executive producer, Dennis Casey, statistician, Tim Bohr, director, Dave West. Who else? Amanda Duncan handling the audio. Greg Gokenauer on CG. Dale Antrim. Alan Warner. Guy Kamar. And Greg Alexander on the camera.
Here goes.
Our engineer's Rick Martin. He missed that one.
Tried to make it again, but look who gets the rebound.
He's missed the shot. Randolph, no.
Randolph's going to be shooting 2, and I think maybe Eric Fowler has just fouled out of the ball game, if I saw it correctly. We'll see. Nope. Yep, that's Eric Fowler, and I think that's 5. What a ball game he played. The Kokomo Cats would not be close in this ball game if it was not for Eric Fowler. Farrell, I'm sorry. There's a replay. You see that double pump by Betts just off the glass, and Randolph cleans up, and there Eric Farrell gets him across the line. What a great ball game for Eric Farrell.
What a sequence of events.
22 points for Eric Farrell. And win, lose, or draw, he's done everything he can to give his team a chance to win the ball game.
All right, Randolph has not gone to the line as yet tonight.
He's a 63% shooter, so I don't know if he uses the glass like Williams or not. We'll see. Puts the big sophomore under a lot of pressure here. He's going to be shooting
when he hasn't been to the line all night.
Well, it takes a little pressure off when you get 2 chances, you know, because he's shooting 2.
His team down by 1, 8 seconds to go.
Hey, either way, Kokomo's got plenty of time with 8 seconds to get it full court and to get a great look at it. Left it short. Left it a little short. He's a little tight up there, and why wouldn't you be? We'd all be a little tight up there with 8 seconds to go.
There's a look at Basil Mulvey.
And he's a little nervous as well, as any coach would be in this situation. High ball game.
He made it.
8 seconds, though.
All right, we're all
watch for Herman Fowler to get a look here.
Taflinger.
Got to get it out of the bench. Got a timeout call with 5 seconds on the clock right in front of the Marion bench.
And that may have been a wise move because he had 3 men on him. He was hit.
I don't think Kokomo has any timeout, so I think that's a technical foul. And Marion's going to shoot 2 and take the ball out. Now, Basil Mulvey's over at the scorer's bench, but now they changed it and say they had one. You know, 1 second, Marion's emotions are sky high. Now they say they don't have one. But the official says they do, and if the official book says they have a timeout left, and the official says to Betts they had 1 left. A little different story now. I think if you're Kokomo, you've got to throw this ball down court with 5 seconds to go. If you inbound in back court, you're not going to have time to get a really good shot off. Watch him run. Number 40, in my opinion, Herman Fowler will start over across from the Kokomo bench and come off a screen and end up here in front of his own bench, his coach's bench, for the turnaround jump shot. I think it'll be Herman Fowler.
5 seconds to go. We are tied at 60.
You know the strategy for Marion? Don't foul.
Now, we had that same situation, Dave, 2 weeks ago, Kokomo and Harrison.
The worst thing can happen to Marion here is to commit a personal foul. Make them make a tough shot. If they hit a 30-footer, you got to expect they were supposed to win the ball game. Nobody's matched up. Now they are matched up. They left Joey Bennett open. Where's Fowler? To the basket.
Bennett, no position.
Boy, he got it deep.
Better get it up.
Short.
No, and
Game
overtime.
Boy, Joey Bennett got that ball wide open. Within 10 feet of the basket. Great play. Just didn't get it turned around and down. Now we'll play 4 more minutes.
And we're going to stay right here.
Well, they did the right thing. You know how he got so open? He set the screen for Herman Fowler, and momentarily both defenders were thinking like I was, that they wanted to go to Herman on top. He came up, and by the time the defender recovered, Joy had cleared to this side across, and it had just an excellent look. Great play, but the Cats just didn't result in a basket. I think the way this ball game's been played, Howard, it's only fitting it goes into overtime.
We are all even at 60. This is Kokomo's 5th overtime game of the year. Nobles will beat him in OT, game we did earlier
Lawrence
this year.
North, the next game out.
And they lost the Harrison game in overtime. Beat Lebanon in OT.
They're 1-3, so the odds might be with them to win another one in overtime. I don't have that stat for Marion right now on how many overtime.
Should Kokomo win this game, they would be the only team in the state of Indiana to win 3 straight regionals.
Well, as I look down at that Kokomo bench, one of the important factors in this ball game, number 50, Eric Farrell, is not going to get a play. He's fouled out. Right now, you've got Marion in the double bonus. That's another key factor. Kokomo is in the single bonus, but has 3 more fouls to get on Marion before they get to shoot 2 each time up there. 2 important things. Both of those tell a little bit toward Marion.
Randolph and Cummings will jump. Randolph controls the tip.
I'll tell you what, I like that kid. I like that Tommy Pierce. Is he a battler or what?
4-minute overtime period. It's Marion's first overtime game of the season.
I always felt that the team that maybe led most of the game.
Randolph with a nice
rolls it in. The team that was behind, like Marion, I felt like they probably have more momentum now because they're happy to be here. Kokomo felt like they had a chance to get away to win it. We'll
Randolph has 19, our 4th lead change of the night.
Going to Fowler.
Fowler back to the hoop. Sanders free.
Short-armed it. The Berman's got it. You know, I think with Farrell out of the game, they got to go to Herman Fowler. Got to go to the man that carried them all year and a half now.
We're all tied at 62. It's our 12th tie of the night. 3 minutes to go in OT.
I'm Marion. I'm still looking for Randolph inside. Cummings has wrapped him up with 2 hands in there. If the official sees that, the big guy will be shooting more free throws.
There's Randolph. He's deep.
He got
Turn
bumped.
around.
Count it. Count it.
A hoop and a foul for Zach Randolph.
They just have not found an answer for Zach Randolph all night down in there. That's the primary reason that Eric Farrell fouled out. And, of course, Luke Cummings is doing the best he can, but he's giving up a lot of size. Going to see a replay. Notice how wide a wide body he is. Luke Cummings is strictly behind him. He got sandwiched and bumped and kind of undercut him with his knees. Ball rolls in. 60% shooter gets a chance to give his team a 3-point lead.
Joe Sanders, 3rd personal.
Got it. He's got all 5 points here in the overtime.
3-point Marion lead. Marion led in this game 12-1.
It's really imperative, I think, Kokomo score here because Marion is in the double bonus. They'll put the ball away for sure if they... Luke made a great move.
Cummings!
What a move.
It counts in a foul.
Luke's been silent all night, but what a move he made on the baseline. That makes a whole difference because had they not scored here, Marion certainly would have put it away and gone for the double bonus free throws.
4 personals on Zach Randolph.
That's a key. What if it goes double overtime and the big guy gets in trouble?
Cummings to shoot to tie it up.
66% on the year. Rattles it out. Oh, Randolph almost tipped it in. Inadvertently, of course. Wouldn't that have been some sort of event? Marion probably will not hold the ball here, but they'll be very conservative getting a good shot. With only a 1-point lead, it'd be...
Betts loses it.
Got it back to his teammates, and the big... Scooped it up. What a play by Betts. Went on the floor, lost the ball, went on the floor, scooped it up, flipped it to Randolph, and he draws the foul on the way of the hoop. He'll be shooting 2. You're going to see, I hope they show Betts start. There he is down the middle. Bad play there. Went between 2, got stripped. Watch him dive on the ball, hoping for a jump ball, came up with all of it, and there's Betts on the way. And, you know, Herman Fowler did not get much of him.
4th personal on Fowler. Randolph makes it. He's hit 3 in a row from the line.
You probably just covered this, but that is 4 personals on Herman Fowler, and with Farrell gone, they cannot afford to lose Herman Fowler, they being Kokomo. 2-point game, 2:13 to go.
He makes it.
The sophomore has looked very, very steady up there in the last 2 minutes. Now,
it is a 3-point lead for Marion.
If you're Kokomo, I think you must score, or Marion's going to put it away and live at the free throw line.
Fowler for 3. Tie game.
You and I know who they're going to. You would think Marion would know, but apparently they didn't. They left him wide open in the corner.
They're all even at 67. Betts to Chin, back to Betts. 1:44 to go.
Basil Mulvey's up saying fine number 50. Don't let him slip along that baseline and get the ball in the low post. That being the big 6'8" Randolph in the middle. He's carried him in this overtime.
Here's Chin.
He's got all their points. I guess that's carrying him. He's got all 7 of them.
Betts.
Now, if you're Kokomo, how long do you let this go? Maybe a minute. A minute off the clock. Get it down to 30, 35 seconds. And I think they're coming after him right now. I think that's a good move by Basil Mulvey. You don't want to let them just run the time off. He traveled.
Traveling is the call.
They had the ball in the wrong guy's hand.
Pierce.
Not the ball handler, and he clearly traveled.
12th Marion turnover of the game.
Minute and 7, tie ball game. Now Kokomo upper hand.
Tafflinger. Chin guards him in the backcourt.
I say the same thing to Marion. I defend very well, not let him run it all the way down, take the last one.
Tafflinger double team. Outside Sanders. 50 seconds left in the game. Here's Joey Bennett.
Watch Andre Betts. He'll jump in a passing lane here. He'll double team the ball, and then he'll be back in the passing lane. He is so quick. Number 10, if there's a steal made, expect him to be a part of it.
35 seconds left. Joey Bennett.
If I'm Marion, I come after him.
And he loses the ball.
Yep, there's Betts. I told you you'd be a part of it.
Chin.
That's an intentional foul.
Let's see if they call it that way.
No, they didn't. Marion asked for it. I thought he wrapped him up.
He grabbed him.
I thought he wrapped him up and probably should have had the intentional. Hopefully got a replay. The rule says you must make a play on the ball. The replay may show it differently. Here it is. Okay, Betts out to Chin. He's on the way. Yeah. He went across, got a piece of the ball. I'll go with the official on that one.
25 seconds to go. Tie game at 67.
75% on the season. Excellent free throw shooter at the line for Marion.
He is 4 of 4 in this game from the line.
But Marion's still got some defending to do if he makes them both. 25 seconds a lifetime in this game.
He made it.
We've seen some players step up and make big plays at both ends. That 3-pointers by Herman Fowler a minute ago. Big Randolph inside and at the foul line both. And now Chin's making a couple of highly pressured free throws. Give these high school kids a lot of credit. And there's a young man that came out of the game, didn't score much, and I know he traveled a minute ago, but he's made a real difference in this ball game in Tommy Pierce, number 42. They bring McPherson back in for the last possession for defense and rebounding.
He hit them both.
2-point game.
Chin.
Still a 1 possession for the lead.
Kokomo ball down by 2.
A lot of time. Got 21
seconds to go. This is Travis Tafflinger.
Look for Herman Fowler, number 40, to get in on this action.
Down low, Sanders.
Short.
No.
Got to foul him. Got to foul him. They got him.
Is that Fowler?
Luke Cummings.
Okay.
In my opinion, I think 34 got him. And Betts is going to be shooting 2 at the other end because we're in the double bonus. Betts is a 71% shooter. He hit some big ones in regulation, hitting 4 in a row in the 4th quarter. So if you're Marion, you like your chances. But I tell you what, if he wants to win the ball game, he better hit them both because there's still 10 seconds on there, and Kokomo has 3 3-point shooters out there in Sanders and Bennett and Fowler. They can all knock the 3 down.
Andre Betts.
Biggest free throw of the game right here. Got it.
He did.
pumps his arms. I think I'd be thinking about this one. All that does is give Kokomo a chance to tie.
You look at the guards. Betts is 7 of 7 from the line, and Shin is 6 of 6 from the line.
This is a ball game if he hits it.
Yep.
Ball game's over.
Possession.
They're going to take a timeout.
10 seconds to go in the game. And Marion leads by 4 on the IBP board. 71-67 will be